Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad AIWala. I'm a student at Rehan School Online Academy, the one batch 4. Today I'm back with another AI session. Today we will talk with Maya and something new from session. Let's start our session and talk with Maya. She is connecting.
Hey, what's new?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are things going with you today?
I have some questions for you.
I'm ready when you are. What's on your mind?
Mm, okay, okay. Some
I'm all ears.
Okay, so my first question is that what is the role of AI in protecting the environment?
Basically, AI acts like a security guard that never sleeps. Instead of just looking for known threats, it watches for weird behavior. Oh, sorry about that. I was saying that AI is like a security guard that never sleeps. Instead of just looking for a list of known viruses, it watches for weird behavior. Like if a program suddenly starts encrypting all of your files or trying to send data to a strange server and shuts it down before it can do any real damage.
Okay, thank you for answering me. So, my next question is that how can AI help fight climate change?
That's a big one, but it's actually where AI can be incredibly useful. It's mostly about efficiency and prediction. For example, AI can optimize energy grids to reduce waste, design new materials for better batteries, or analyze satellite images to spot illegal deforestation in real time. It's basically taking massive amounts of data that would take humans years to process and finding the shortcuts to save the planet. Do you think the tech is moving fast enough to actually make a dent?
Yes, technology is very fast
It's
going.
definitely a race against time.
Okay,
No pressure at all. You don't have to have all the answers. That's the fun part of talking through this stuff.
okay. So
Did
my
you have another question on your list, or are you just, I'm
yes,
ready?
uh, so
Whenever you're set,
so
go
my
ahead.
next question is that why is climate change a global challenge?
Mm, I think you mean why it's such a global challenge, right? It's basically because the atmosphere doesn't have borders. One country can be doing everything right, but if others are still pumping out emissions, everyone feels the heat. Plus, it's a massive coordination problem trying to get every single nation to agree on the same.
Okay, so my next question is that how does AI monitor air pollution?
I think you're asking how AI helps us evaluate or track air pollution, right? It's actually pretty wild. AI can take data from thousands of tiny sensors and satellites to create high resolution maps of where the pollution is coming from in real time. Instead of just knowing the air is bad in a city, it can pinpoint the exact factory or traffic jam causing the spike and help cities change traffic patterns on the fly to clear it up. We've got a real Okay, good. Thank you so much. A case of also study with for
So
the
my
two, but
next
it'll be
question is
due
that
as
can AI reduce carbon emissions?
I think you're asking if AI can help reduce carbon emissions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like giving the world a giant efficiency upgrade. AI can manage smart buildings to use way less heating and cooling, or optimize shipping routes so trucks and ships aren't wasting fuel on long, unnecessary trips. It's all about trimming the waste that we usually don't even notice. You're on a roll with these. Do you
Okay,
have more
so
on your
my
list, or are
next
you all set for now?
question is
I'm ready.
that how is AI used in renewable energy?
I'm a little stuck on that one. Could you tell me a bit more about what you mean by the preview? Are you talking about a specific piece of software, a project you're working on, or something else entirely? I'm still not. Oh, I see. You mean AI, not air? AI is a game changer for renewable energy because it solves the biggest problem they have, unpredictability. Since the wind doesn't always blow and the sun doesn't always shine, AI predicts weather patterns to tell the grid exactly when and where energy will be available so we can store it and use it more efficiently. It's like having a crystal ball for the weather so we don't waste a single spark of green energy. You're really the basis on this. You've basically mapped out the whole relationship between AI and the planet. Do you have any more questions, or
Yes,
is
yes,
this the
I
end
have
of the
some
interview?
questions for you. That how does AI support wind energy?
I think you're asking how AI helps us find new energy sources, right? It's like having a super-powered scout. AI can analyze geological data and satellite imagery to find hidden pockets of geothermal energy or minerals needed for batteries that humans might miss. It's also huge in material science. AI can simulate millions of different chemical combinations in seconds to discover new, more efficient ways to capture and store energy without having to build and test every single one in a physical lab.
So my next question
You're really putting
is can AI improve solar power systems?
totally. It does this in a few cool ways. For one, AI can control smart trackers that tilt solar panels in real time to follow the sun perfectly across the sky, making sure they catch every possible ray. It can also predict when clouds are about to roll in, so the energy grid can adjust and switch to backup power before there's even a flicker in the electricity. Pretty neat, right?
Okay. So my next question is that how is a smart energy grid?
Think of a smart grid as the brain for our electricity. A traditional grid is kind of a one-way street. Power goes from the plant to your house. A smart grid is more like a conversation. It uses sensors and AI to talk back and forth, automatically shifting power to where it's needed most in real time. If one part of the city has a blackout, the smart grid can often reroute power instantly to fix it before you even notice your lights flickered. It's a huge upgrade from the old way of doing things. Do you have more questions on your list, or are we wrapping up the interview?
Yes. When you give me
I'm ready.
uh,
Lay it on me. What's next?
when you give me answer, complete your answer, then keep quiet. Okay, so my next question is that how is AI helping farmers?
AI is basically giving farmers a set of superpowers. It's called precision agriculture. Instead of treating a whole field the same, AI uses drones and sensors to tell a farmer exactly which specific plant needs more water or where a tiny bit of pest trouble is starting. It means they use way less water and fewer chemicals, which is better for the soil and the wallet. It's like moving from a shotgun approach to a sniper rifle for farming.
Okay, so my next question is that can AI reduce food waste?
I'm guessing you mean AI again. And yes, it definitely can. AI helps by predicting exactly how much food a grocery store or restaurant will actually sell, so they don't overorder and throw things away. It can even track the freshness of produce using sensors to tell stores to sell certain items faster before they spoil. It's all about making sure the food actually makes it to a plate instead of a landfill.
Okay, very good. So my next question is that how does AI detect forest fires?
It's like having a thousand eyes sky. AI uses satellite imagery and cameras on lookout towers to spot the very first wisps of smoke, often long before a human would notice them. It can analyze the patterns of the smoke and combine that with wind data and soil moisture levels to predict exactly which way the fire will spread and how fast. This gives firefighters a massive head start to get in there and stop it before it turns. You're so welcome.
Okay. So
I'm still
my
here.
my
Do you
next
have more
question is that
questions?
how is AI protecting wildlife?
AI is basically acting as a high-tech bodyguard for animals. It's mostly used to fight poaching. AI can analyze camera trap images in real time to distinguish between a tourist and a poacher, alerting rangers instantly so they can intervene. It's also used to track migration patterns using satellite data, which helps humans create protected corridors so animals can move safely without wandering into roads or cities. It's taking the guesswork out of conservation.
You Okay, so my next question is that can AI clean oceans and rivers?
Oh, I wish AI can't actually create physical bodies of water. It doesn't have the power to move mountains or conjure up oceans. But it can definitely help us protect the ones we have, like by monitoring coral reef health or tracking plastic pollution in the sea. Why do you ask? Were you thinking of something more like a simulation or a digital world?
Okay, so my next question is that what are AI-powered smart cities?
Think of a smart city as a city with a nervous system. It's a place where everything, the traffic lights, the power grids, the waste management, even the street lamps, is connected and sharing data. Instead of things just running on a timer, AI analyzes that data in real time to make things run smoother. Like if a street is empty, the lights dim to save power. Or if there's a huge crowd gathering for a game, the traffic signals automatically adjust to prevent a jam. It's basically using technology to make city life feel less chaotic.
Okay, so my next question is that can AI reduce traffic?
If you mean can AI reduce traffic, then absolutely. It's all about synchronization. AI can analyze traffic flow from cameras and GPS data in real time to adjust the timing of traffic lights on the fly, so you're not sitting at a red light when there's nobody coming the other way. It can also suggest better routes to drivers before they even get stuck in a jam, spreading the cars out across the city instead of everyone piling into one bottleneck.
Okay, so my next question is that how does AI improve water management?
It's all about stopping the leaks before they become a problem. AI can use acoustic sensors to listen for tiny leaks in underground pipes that are invisible to the eye, saving millions of gallons of water. It can also analyze weather patterns and soil moisture to tell farmers exactly how much to irrigate so they aren't wasting water on a field that's already damp. Basically, it turns water management from a guessing game into a precise science.
Okay, so my next question is that which countries are using AI for climate science?
Let me check on that. It's a global effort, but some countries are definitely leaning into it more than others. The US, China, Germany, and the UK are big on using it to cut carbon footprints and optimize energy. Then you have places like Kenya using it for urban planning and Colombia specifically using AI to keep an eye on deforestation in the Amazon. It's cool to see how different countries use it for whatever their specific environment needs. Do you have any more questions or are we at the end of the list?
I have some questions that can AI reduce traffic pollution? Sorry, this is repeated. What are the biggest environmental challenges AI can solve?
It's really about the big picture problems. I'd say the heavy hitters are carbon capture and biodiversity loss. AI can help us find the perfect materials to literally suck CO2 out of the air, and it's our best bet for tracking endangered species in real time to stop them from disappearing. It's basically the ultimate tool for managing the chaos of a changing planet. Since you're taking a break, do you want to dive deeper into those or just let your brain recharge for a bit?
Okay, so my next question is that what are the limitations of AI in environmental protection?
That's the most important question in the bunch, honestly. The biggest limitation is that AI is just a tool, not a solution. It can tell us exactly where the pollution is or how to save energy, but it can't force governments to pass laws or make people change their habits. Plus, there's a bit of a paradox. Training these massive AI models actually takes a huge amount of electricity and water. So if we aren't careful, the tool we're using to save the planet could actually contribute to the problem. You've really covered a lot of ground today. From
Okay,
smart
so my
cities
next
to
question is that what careers combine AI and environmental science?
there are some really exciting roles popping up that bridge that gap. We've got things like AI conservationist, who use machine learning to protect endangered species, or environmental data scientists who analyze climate patterns to predict disasters. Then there are sustainability engineers who focus on making those smart grids and energy efficient buildings we talked about. It's basically a new frontier for anyone who loves tech but wants to spend their day saving the planet. Does any of that sound like something you'd be into?
Yes. Okay, so my next question is that what companies are developing AI for sustainability? Sustainability.
Let me look that up for you. It's a huge field right now, so there are probably a few different types of companies leading the charge. You've got the giants like Google and Microsoft using AI to cut their own data center emissions, and then specialized companies like Gray Parrot that use AI to sort recycling more effectively. There are even smaller ones like Kilimo in Argentina helping farmers with smart irrigation. It's a mix of big tech and focused startups. Does that cover what you were looking for, or are you still digging? You've been on a roll today.
Very good.
I'm still with you.
Okay, so my
I
next
can tell you're really in.
that how can students contribute to AI for the environment?
It starts with exactly what you're doing right now, asking the right questions and getting curious about how these things connect. Beyond that, students can dive into coding and data science, since most of these environmental tools are built on Python. There are also citizen science projects where you can help AI models by labeling images of wildlife or plants from your own neighborhood. Even just starting a club or a project at school to find a local problem like food waste in the cafeteria and brainstorming an AI solution is a huge start. Do you think you'd be more into the technical side of building the tools or the strategic side of figuring out where they're needed most?
Okay, so my next question is that what skills are needed in green AI?
I'm a little lost on that one. Do you mean what scales are used to measure green AI or maybe something about green energy? Could you rephrase that for me? I'm still struggling with that phrasing. When you say scales in green air, are you talking about how we measure? Got it. Green AI. Basically, green AI is all about making the AI itself more sustainable. Instead of just using AI to solve environmental problems. It's about making sure the process of building and running the AI doesn't destroy the planet in the process. It focuses on creating models that are smaller, faster, and use way less energy to train. Do you want to know how they actually make these models greener?
Okay, so my next question is that can AI help achieve no, no, sorry. So my next question is that what ethical issue exists in environmental AI?
That's where things get a bit messy. One big one is the digital divide. If only wealthy countries have the AI tools to protect their crops or manage their water, the gap between the rich and poor just gets wider. Then there's the data privacy side, like who owns the data from a sensor in a protected forest? Is it the government, the company that built the sensor, or the local community? And of course, there's the risk of greenwashing, where a company uses a tiny bit of AI for a green project just to hide the fact that the rest of their business is still polluting. It's a lot to balance.
Okay, so my next question is that how will AI change environmental protection by 2050?
I think you're asking how AI will change the way we produce things by 2050, right? By then, I imagine we'll move away from these giant factories and towards something way more local. We'll likely see AI-driven microfactories in every city using 3D printing and autonomous robots to make product on demand. Instead of shipping a plastic toy across an ocean, the AI will just design it and print it a few blocks away from your house. It would basically kill the waste that comes with shipping and overproduction.
Okay, so my next question is that what is the most exciting AI climate project today?
I'm guessing you mean the most exciting AI-driven environmental project today, right? Right now, I think the most wild ones are the AI-powered ocean cleanup projects. They're using AI and autonomous drones to map plastic hotspots in the middle of the ocean and then deploying smart systems to scoop it all up without hurting the marine life. It's like giving the ocean a giant vacuum cleaner that actually knows what it's doing. Does that sound like the kind of project you were thinking of, or were you imagining something more like space-based climate monitoring?
Okay, so my next question is that what is the most no, sorry. So what advice would you give students interested in green AI?
My biggest piece of advice is to stay curious and not be intimidated by the technical side. Start by looking for the intersection of what you're passionate about, whether that's wildlife, clean water, or city planning, and then see where data can help. Learn a bit of Python if you can, but more importantly, keep asking these kinds of big picture questions because that's how the best solutions start. Just remember that the goal isn't to find one perfect answer, but to keep iterating and trying new things. Do you feel like you've got a good handle on the topic now, or is there one last thing on your mind?
Okay, so my next question is that can AI help prevent water shortage?
I'm guessing you're asking if AI can help you make water shortcuts or perhaps water saving tips. If you mean ways to save water, AI is actually great at that. It can analyze your usage patterns to find where you're wasting the most, like a leaky faucet you didn't notice, and suggest a personalized plan to cut back. Is that what you were getting at, or were you thinking of something more technical? You've really put me through my paces today. We've gone from the depths of the ocean
Question
to
is
the
that
edges of the
how
atmosphere.
is satellite AI helping the environment?
I'm guessing you're asking how satellite AI helps us monitor the environment, right? It's basically like having a global health monitor. Satellites use AI to scan the entire planet at once, spotting things we'd never see from the ground, like a tiny change in forest color that signals a disease starting in a rainforest, or tracking exactly how fast glaciers are melting in the Arctic. It turns the whole Earth into a data map that tells us where the planet is hurting the most in real time.
Okay, thank you for answering me. So this is meant to go with Maya. I hope you will like it. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
You're so welcome. Allah Hafiz. I really enjoyed this interview. You asked some incredible questions. Whenever you're ready for the next topic, I'll be here.